All right, everyone. So, yeah, talking with Rich made me aware that the um, uh, frame rate was awful. I didn't know that. According to my setup, it worked perfectly great because I didn't have the stream actually playing, because I was afraid it would actually cause the stream to lag. Oh, the irony, right? So I had no idea it was lagging until Rich said something. So shout out to Rich, you're awesome. Thank you. You have saved me in so many ways. Unfortunately, the recording of this, apparently it records what is streamed, not what is like playing on the screen. So it's also super glitchy, which is sad. But we're going to try to work with it. As you can see, I think I fixed it. Resolution was set so that like it would look good on a 60-inch TV, which is really hard for a laptop to render up. So I do have the stream pulled up now. It is muted so that y'all aren't getting some double noise, and me aren't getting double of my wonderful voice that I just had to listen to for like 5 minutes, and I don't know how y'all stand it. I absolutely hate it. But anyway. With that, I think that we're good. It looks like it's going smooth. I will be watching it significantly more closely. I apologize for everything that happened. That was awful. Alright, so now we're going to keep going. We're still grinding. Still grinding a little bit. Trying to get ready for Watson. We got Ursula. The level cap is 24. At level 24, we should, or by level 24, we should be able to have Tweety evolved. We'll definitely have Fury evolved. I believe Nigel evolves at 25. However, Nigel is garbage for this ship, so hopefully we don't have to use her. Ursula will also not be evolved, but again, Ursula's bad. So I think what we're actually going to do, we're going to have to use sacks. If they wind up being needed, they're going to be sacked. Because I don't think there's any way, really, for Ursula. Nigel has not a shot in the dark of surviving, like a shockwave. Same thing with Fury, which is really bad. And we did pick up cherry berries, which is good. We can use those. We actually want to pre-poison Tweety, I think. And use Tweety to try and do the gut strats against not Magnemites. I believe Watson has an Electrike, so we will be using it against that. I believe Watson has an Electrike. Oh, apparently my phone sound is still on like a psychopath. Pulling up Watson's team right now while we are battling this Whismer. Lo and behold, I'm not scared of a Whismer. Even though I will say that Hermione did very well up until the point that we had to sack her for... If we didn't sack her, we were going to have to sack something more valuable, and that's just not acceptable. Oh, soundproof. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm trying to look up the stuff, so I wasn't fully paying attention, but all Whismers have soundproof, and I should know both. That wasn't helpful. Wikipedia does not give you teams, apparently, because why would they do that? That'd be so helpful. Astonish does, so I feel like we're in crit range of Uproar. Awesome, but it has to be this turn. I used Astonish. Oh, that would have been bad. Alright, but we're good. We are golden. At least for that one situation. Judging by who we have left, we're going to go ahead and switch into Nigel. Nigel's... Ooh, that's going to... Okay, we're good, we're good. Only dealt 9 damage. And Aeron doesn't have great special defense, so I'm sure that... there we go. It would really help if I could actually see Watson's team. There was a little more button and it just did not. Alright, Nigel goes to 19. Slowly working the way to 20. I think Water Gun is still the best option here. Appearances, personalities. Can I just have the teams? Jeez. Apparently, they put all of them together, which is dumb. So Emerald, he leads with Voltorb, goes Magneton, Electrike, Magnetric. Obviously, those the last four can change. The order of the last three, sorry, can change as desired, but Voltorb coming first is going to be really important. They all know Shockwave, which is really inconvenient. But knowing that the Voltorb goes first, and it's level 20, what we can do is we can go damage calcs. Level 20, wow, level 20 for Swellow. Swellow blank set. Level 4. There we go. That is the level cap. So no EVs. Voltorb. Again. Also, did I spell Voltorb correctly? Set. Apparently, oh, little cut. I was like, apparently Voltorb's competitively viable because that was an option. This is Makuhita. Attack here. Yeah. Alright, and Voltorb is level. What we need to know is first off who's faster. I imagine the Swellow. So that's good. Quick attack anyway, so we're not hitting it with a flying type move. That'd be silly. I was trying to fight this guy anyway, so that worked. Level 24 Swellow using quick attack. We learned another move before then. Which sure doesn't matter. Oh, I actually forgot that you were hurting. This is problematic. We'll just send that electric. Ability is Guts. Pursuit. I forgot Doduo even had Pursuit. This is not good. I want to grind up. We're not grinding another Pokemon though. We're just going to put Ursula in the box. Because I don't think Meryl's going to be able to help there. Could be, but I don't think it is. We're not grinding Meryl up. It's also unfortunate because everything in the gym is also dangerous to us. We have so many. I mashed A. We have so many water types. It's not a good situation. Okay, we don't want Fury out front. Tweety and Nigel should be fine. That was really bad because Ursula was going to be a special tank for us, but it's also kind of okay because we're planning on getting on encounter routing for a guaranteed Milotic or Feebas, which and that will help a lot. This is not the ability I wanted. There we go. Guts, Poisoned. Quick attack. And this thing is going to have Shockwave. Let us consult. So Swellow wins against the Volt Orb, but not until after taking an attack. And it's probably gonna, well, it might not use Thunder Wave. It's probably gonna go straight for, it would go straight for Shockwave, and it is dead to crit on most rolls. Well, not most rolls. Guaranteed 2-hit KO after poison damage. And I think Swellow needs the poisoning Swellow needs the poisoning to guarantee the kill in 2 hits. Anything without that gives it a roll chance. So alright. We're just gonna keep going. Also, the Voltorb speed isn't close, it's like 20 points off, so even though this is being calculated with like top IVs and no EVs, I think it'll be fine. This is really scary though. Alright. He's a that one. We're getting there. It's gonna take a little bit. At least around here, it is a little faster than it was back by Petalburg. I don't have a good feeling about this gym. I'm hoping we can keep going. I do not have a good feeling about this gym, just with the encounters we've had. Tailo, great encounter. The flippin' Wingull, not great. Would have definitely preferred... switch is little. Would have definitely preferred the... Zigzagoon over Poochyena anywhere. That would have been great. Beautifly wasn't fantastic, it wasn't bad, it just wasn't great. Definitely could have worked with it better than we did. I done messed up. That's what that boils down to. Okay. Here he gets 96, which is good. Attack again, remember. I feel like Little is gonna have to carry us partway through this gym. We definitely need a Cherry Berry on him. Go into the gym. Yeah, come on. There's some other trainers this way. Going for the speed run strats here. Not really, just trying to level up faster because this is irritating. Alright, attack. It's okay, because I think Water Gun actually deals more damage anyway, so really we should have done that a little bit ago. Angela gets 90, Fury gets 90, which is good. Electrike is a problem, but it doesn't know Spark yet. Again, doing business for my wife's bakery business. Woo! Yeah. I'm very glad you're back, Rich. Cool. You are fantastic, and I appreciate you so much for letting me know that was going on. I had zero idea. And when I went into my settings, I was, as I said in the Discord, I had it like, I mean, it was huge. It was insane. Okay. Well, hey, guess what? That is okay. Give me a second. Something tells me audio bitrate. Trying to check the audio. That could also be. Yeah. Stream this video. Let me try turning that up a little bit. It's just my headset, I'm pretty sure. Well, the easy way to check. Maybe. Oh, nope. That's the problem, Rich. It's coming through my computer, not my headset. Why would you do this? Is that better? Maybe? Nope. It's not. Oh my gosh, calm yourself. Maybe. Alright, yeah, apparently my computer just decided to not register that my headphones had a mic to it for some reason. Awesome. Golly Moses. Let's see how many things can go wrong in one stream. I don't even know why that would have happened. Oh, also, you missed Ursula dying. Got pursuit trapped. However, Great Sif is still alive, don't worry. We're good on that front. Oh, yeah, that happened shortly before... Hang on, I forgot. Augustus? Yeah, that happened shortly before the Makuhita died. This is our dead box. We're not doing super hot. Magikarp evolves at level 20, so right now we have the XP share smacked on it. We're very, very close. The Magikarp will be extremely helpful after this gym, because right now we're fighting an electric gym and it's not, I don't think it's gonna go well. We're gonna try our hardest, but oh my gosh, this is not a good situation. Should've gone with Mudkip. Regret. Regret. Let's see here. Alright. Wing attack is safe. Leftovers is still a thing. It's actually really, like, it's still one of the best items in the game. Especially if you're doing stall tactics. It's so good.
It's actually really common in some ROM hacks, because you can find wild Snorlax and they always hold leftovers, and you can just that, and then you have infinite leftovers. In red. Yes. Yeah. Snorlax with rest and sleep talk, or what was actually first gen was snore, I think. That was the only move that you could use while asleep. It could heal and attack, and it was so good. Snorlax. I love Snorlax. I really wish I could get one here, but alas. We're gonna have to make do with awful tanks. That's assuming we can even get a tank. Right now we're kind of stuck with not good tanks. I found Heart Scale. Glitch? Glitch? I just always thought that was a thing. I mean, like, toxic leech seed, and then you just win by them not being able to kill you and slowly dying more and more each turn. That was actually one of the things that I was really sad when Ursula died, half an hour ago. Not even. Ursula had liquid ooze, and so if she ever got leech seeded, it just hurt the opponent. Alright, that's the level up for Fury that we needed. We got ourselves a magic card, boys. And by boys, I mean rich, because, yeah. Oh, that's dumb! Oh, I didn't realize that it also gave you the toxic healing, question mark? I guess that's the word for it. That's really good. Woo, we learned Bite, a special attack on a physical attacker. Great. We do have Intimidate, one of the best abilities in the game, which is nice. Careful Nature, don't remember what that does. But as you can see, that that special attack and attack difference is rather large. We're just gonna go ahead and take the XP share away, because we don't need that. I think this guy has Volt Orbs. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no. If I remember right, between red and blue's release and then yellow's release, they were like, oh, guys, our spit and baling twine that we use to put this thing together, it's falling apart. We need to fix that. That's all that was. I don't like that, but I think we're okay. That's all that held Gen 1 together was some chewing gum spit and a little bit of string. Alright. And even then, they realized even with patching things out, they didn't realize how busted it was to have crit rate tied to speed. Till Jolteon showed up, used a bug type move that only it could learn for some reason, and just decimated people with pin missile and crits. It was insane. Yeah, so initially crit rate was linked to speed, and that's why Jolteon was king in the meta at first. They realized that was not a good... What the heck is this? Not a good way to do that. I don't know what that is. Shortly thereafter, which is why it is not like that in Gen 2. The only thing that beat Jolteon in speed, if I remember right, was Electrode. Excuse me. But that was not used because it learned like 5 moves and 2 of them were self-destruct and explosion. I'm sorry, it was tied to frame rate? What? How does that even work? I have so many questions. Oh, FX boy. Alright. We're not super concerned. I don't think that this Shroomish can kill Fury anytime soon, but it's just really irritating. I lied. We're getting out of here. Oh, man. And the poison damage. Golly Moses. Fury just got demolished. That's so strange. I honestly don't know how, like... how you would even code it to do that. Like, that's so weird. I mean, that's fair. I'm definitely more interested in the how, though, because, like, it would have to be a recursive loop, right? For them to, for it to actually be linked. Like, it would have to go in and look at the frame rate. And, oh my gosh, that baffles me. So many questions. Anyway, it's almost as bad as, like, having your game volume linked to some, or your volume linked to like a mini game or something. I don't know if you saw where they posted. I don't remember who posted it anymore. In the I think it was Art and Memes. That all those people made awful interfaces for volume control. Alright. Sadly, this was the encounter we wanted earlier, and we got a Meryl. So, we just have to kill it. We're also running around with 5 Pokemon, because it's a Meryl, and it's not going to be helpful in the next gym. If anything, we're just going to use it as fodder for a clean switch into something, I think. Because it has Thick Fat, which is not great. On a Meryl, at least. A Walrein, I guess it could be kind of nice, but not really. Sorry. Again, having to do business for my wife. Tackle? Oh, multitasking, everyone. Gotta have fun. Cakes? Yes. But also cinnamon rolls, because they are the superior bread. Cinnamon rolls and just sourdough. So good. So good. We also actually have protein bread now, which is really neat. Shameless plug for my wife right here. But only to those that live around us, because we haven't figured out shipping yet. Sorry. We will figure out shipping one day, Rich, and we will send you some. Whether you buy it or not, I'm just going to send it to you. Alright. Tackle. This thing knows Moonlight? Man, this would have been a great encounter. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Alright, sweet scent. I love that tackle can miss. A ham and cheese sandwich on health bread. Oh gosh, NYC in a tourist spot with anything health based. I mean, I would probably go with, you know, $20 for a sandwich. I'm really scared now. 28? Dang. I contemplated going 30 and then I was like, nah, they're not that crazy. Then I forgot capitalism. Oops. $28. Well, our protein bread is only 15, everyone. And according to my coworkers, it tastes good, so that's also a benefit. Does not taste like dirt. The bare minimum of protein bread requirements. Oh my gosh. Come on, just take it out already. There we go. And sadly, we have used, I think, all of the trainers but the ones in the gym. And I'm not about to throw a water and flying type out against electric type trainers. Oh no, there were a couple more on the upper route, weren't there? Yeah, we'll run back up there and see if we can't use those. It just occurred to me that Fury did not learn Flail before evolving. Maybe I should have delayed. Well, then I wouldn't have gotten Bite. Can confirm just chugging protein powder water is absolutely awful, and I don't suggest it that even my, like, worst enemy do it. Maybe my congressman still, but not my worst enemy. Oh gosh, that was so bad. Oh. Just the smell of it made me nauseous. And it was vanilla, like it was just really potent vanilla flavored. Oh, it's not good. Okay, Fury. Fury Angie. Bonk. There we go. Ooh, that's a good level right there. Ooh. Yeah, I can attest to getting a chunk of chalk. Just oh. Man, as soon as I finished that, I had 24 ounces of the stuff. It was 3 scoops and 24 ounces of water. Please don't ask me how many milliliters that is. I don't know. Probably like around 700. But it Oh gosh, I drank all that 24 and then I chugged like double that, so 48. Because the thing said, you know, mix into like 8 ounces of water, and I was like, well, I have 24 ounces of water here and I really need the protein. Because I've been going to the gym again, because I hate myself, I guess. And it was not good. So much regret. So much regret. I'm pretty sure I turned a little green. My coworkers was like, you know, they were both like, you good? All pain, no gain. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, it was so awful. Now I'm sitting here drinking a giant Coke because I made it to Friday and without killing someone, and thus deserve a reward. I don't think this creates mist that stops the reduction of abilities. Okay. Not great. Not gonna use mist. Mist is okay, if the opponent decides to spam something, but I feel like most things in this game don't do that. Alright, we can swap you out now for Tweety. I feel like when your Pokemon dies to, I did, but I haven't, like, looked up anything about, like, what the secrets were or anything. Wait, was that actually Discord or was that 4chan? I remember seeing something about secrets being leaked on 4chan. And maybe that was a while ago, but I'm pretty sure that was recent. Bonk. I also have just now realized that in losing losing our Tentacool, we lost our cut user. Which is a problem. Yeah, wing attack. Bonk. Alright. I wish there was a way to do this faster. Another Poochyena. We're getting a lot of attack EVs, which I appreciate, but still, it's... I'm sorry, they just... Did they, like, not realize what they had? And they just posted it, and then people started freaking out, and they were like, oh. Seems kind of suspicious. Looking for clout. Oh, 21-year-olds. After 18-year-olds, they're some of the stupidest people on the planet. Just seem to lack common sense, honestly. I can say that now because I'm 5 years removed from them, so... That's right, I'm getting old rich. Slowly but surely. It still blows my mind that they would just post anything. Anything, just like, yeah, this'll make me popular. Though honestly not surprising. Really? Minecraft? You know, honestly, I can see it. I can see it happening. Oh, man. That's insane. And like start building it. Start building this giant document. Big block letters. Ooh. Tweety level. Excuse me. Luciana. Spark. Ha ha ha. Oh gosh. You know, I say that sounds awful, but I can honestly see people doing it. Just building. Just slowly doing that as a form of secret mass communication. Oh, woo, we got the spark. Or the paralysis. Of course, we got the spark. We're the one that used it. Interesting. I guess Spark does have like 60 base power, but I didn't think Electrake's special attack was high enough to make that actually work. And keep going. Meryl, that's a good one. At least we can knock this thing out. Should be able to in one shot. Bonk. Oh yeah? I've never actually played any of the Baldur's Gates. I mean, I hear they're fun, they're enjoyable. Did they just put in a new class? Did I imagine that? Or that was a different game? Bonk. I do appreciate when they actually, like, you know, don't just, you know, yeah, here's classes, pick one, doesn't matter. I appreciate when that choice is more relevant than just combat. I don't know if you ever played Divinity 2, but picking Losa versus picking Beast, dialogue choice is grossly different, and I love all of them. Especially Losa's jester ones are just hilarious. Awful puns everywhere. Oh. That actually wasn't too bad. Forgot that Little's in the fast EXP group, so this shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. Really? They don't have Monk yet? I figured that would have been pretty up there in priority. I don't know why. Obviously Wizard and Fighter are probably the highest priority. These need to be in here. But I would have thought they already put Monk in. Do they actually function like the D&D classes? Like give you the specific abilities? That would also make sense, yeah. Hype is important in the money making business. There we go. Large sand attack at level 21. I think sand attack is actually more useful than focus energy, so You get 2 subclasses. I've actually toyed around with the idea of giving players multiple subclasses. The initial way where as you leveled, you just got both subclass features. Completely broken, never do it, never consider it. Horrible idea on my part. Still working on making that completely balanced. Oh, that makes more sense. I was like, I mean, that seems kind of broken, but I'm down. Let's go. You only get the 2, huh? It's interesting for someone like Wizard, who, you know, naturally has 17. A Cleric who has 20. But I can understand why that would be a lot easier to just have the 2 paths. Have they ever, like, expanded? I don't know what just happened to that word. They ever, like, announced expanding on those 2 subclasses, adding some more? Huh. I actually really like Detect Thoughts. Fair. I think Detect Thoughts is a really useful spell, and most campaigns underutilize it. I also feel like Speak with Animals is really good. You just got to be careful, because lo and behold, talking to a squirrel's probably gonna, especially if it's hungry, it's probably only going to care about, you know, where it can hide its nuts or find food or that kind of thing. But that doesn't mean all the information is useless. Just gotta make sure you're not giving this squirrel, like, the intelligence of your wizard. Oh really? That's kind of cool. I mean, it makes sense as opposed to you having to cast it constantly. Makes the game a little more streamlined. I like it. I like it. Alright. It has just occurred to me that you said that they only needed to add Monk, which means they already have Druid and Wild Shape, and that seems significantly more difficult than having a Monk that can punch things with different elements or something. Like, dang. Excuse me. Caffeine rush is wearing off. Ding. That's level 22, which means we should probably change. Might actually be worth it just to give one person the XP share and grind everyone else, and then have them be passively grinded up? Ground up? I think it's grinded. Cool. There we go. Oh, my watch is telling me I'm supposed to get up and move. Trying to decide who would be the best to give this XP share to. I think honestly it's the glass cannon right here. It'll take a little longer to grind everyone else up, but it should, in theory, have you know, reduce the number of Pokemon we have to go through. Oh, it's only 8 selectable animals. I mean, that's fair. Could you imagine having to sit down and code in every animal? Like, give them all stat blocks and stuff, that'd be pretty bad. I can understand that. Really? It's still early access. Why did I think it came out already? Oh well. I guess I'm just a little crazy. I expected more of them. I think they can do better. No. But yeah, no, I can definitely understand the 8 animals. Especially if you cover like all of your stuff, you know, your travel, your utility, your stealth, combat. I mean, you can technically do that in 4, right? So, I mean, I can understand them doing only 8. It would be cool to see more, but that's super hard on them. I get it. And maybe they're holding back some more. Maybe they're like you said with the monk, waiting to get that hype train going a little bit more. And then they're just gonna whoop-ah. And yes, the technical term for that is whoop-ah. Oh, I missed. 95% accurate tackle. It's 1.0 release on consoles. Jeez. Maybe that's why I thought it was done. Because 2 years in early access. At what point does it just become access? Like, jeez. Alright. Sweet scent. Bonk. Yeah, this is gonna take a minute. Grinding up Fury was gonna take a minute anyway, but now it's just gonna take a bit longer. Let's see here. It's one of the few studios. You know, that's fair. I mean, I would rather them take the early access longer and make a good game as opposed to rushing it and then have to put out 14 billion patches. I still find it ridiculous when there's like a day 1 patch or update or something because they found something that, you know, broke the game. And then they were like, oh crap, we gotta fix that. It's like, why? I get, obviously, not every situation can be found and checked in testing, but like, sometimes I think it's just laziness. Gosh, Puccinos are so bad for XP. We also can't rematch anyone yet, which is very sad. If we could, this would be... Nothing wanted to fight us there. As I'm sure you all have noticed, Fury is low on power points, which means we're going to have to do this. Also, I'm going to have to step away for a second. My wife is calling me, and I don't know why, so I'm a little concerned. We will continue shortly. Alright guys, sorry about that. Just had to make sure everything was okay. Next big game coming out for me is Darkest Dungeon 2. Yes, I'm actually really excited for Darkest Dungeon 2. I really enjoyed the first one. Not to say that it didn't make me, you know, absurdly angry at times, because some of the stuff they throw at you in that is kind of ridiculous. But I did really like the game, so that was cool. I really liked, specifically in Darkest Dungeon, I very much enjoyed playing, helps if you read the PowerPoints, as like a, what was that, Man-at-Arms? You had a Man-at-Arms and a Flagellant, and ooh, they were so good together. Just a heal bot in the back. Actually gonna go ahead and swap out. Fury's out of tackle, and that's the fastest way to kill things. Granted, I think it just two-shot that Illumise, but just seems easier to go ahead and swap for right now, and then we'll run to a Poké Center or something. Also, once again, I realized that did not have the you know, standby slide or standby scene set up, so that's my bad. I will definitely fix that. I honestly I have totally forgotten about the Epic Games storefront. I honestly don't even know if I got anything off of there. I remember Steam picking up, but that was at a time when I didn't have a computer that could handle anything. So, I don't know. I don't even remember when Steam started. Regardless, I do appreciate that Epic Games is kind of fallen off. They were always doing crazy things. Not quite as bad as like EA, but I think they were always a little problematic. Oh my gosh, there's nothing over here right now. I think riding the bike actually increases your chance of an encounter. At least it does in later generations. And that was insane. Bonk. Water gun it real quick. Problem solved there. Perfect. And a little bit. There we go. Maybe. I was really hoping that this patch of grass would be a little better. Maybe just running around will... Oh, that didn't help at all. You know, that seems very strange. Had to justify the growth. Like, you can't just... Okay, let's check the nav. So the next possible Pokemon would be here. The problem is we really want to save that encounter for the desert because there's not a whole lot, so I guess technically it's here. Route 112, but that's post Watson, and we are not in a good situation for it. Hold on, let me actually open this back up. So there, we could technically fish here, but the only things we can fish up are Magikarp and Tentacool, which we already have, and Dupe's Claws is in effect. So that sucks. I honestly didn't think that would be a problem. I just forgot how much water was in this game. So we are going to grind up to 24 for Watson and try to just go. That is the plan. If that fails, then we restart and our next encounter is Mudkip. Because we learn from our mistakes, we don't pick Torchic. However, if we do beat Watson, we can go north and pick up a Fire type or Grimer, along with a few things on Mount. Don't remember what the mountain is called here. On the way down, we can pick up Spoink or Machop, I believe. I think there's Wingles there too, but obviously we have one, so that's not gonna work for us. So yeah, we got a minute. And then after that, we have to get through Norman. And if we get through Watson and Flannery, Norman scares me a lot. Yes, Trapinch is in the desert of Route 111. Trapinch is our preferred encounter there. Our, like, please for the love of God don't give us is Cacnea. We can make Baltoy work. Baltoy is not the worst encounter. Cacnea by far is the worst encounter there. And we now have a Swallow, so that's helpful. We also have to go heal because Nigel's dying. This is a lot further than I thought it was. We're good. I just had to check that HP real quick. Oh, Nigel. I really like Trapinch. Arena Trap kind of sucks, but we can... I think with level caps, we can take it straight to Vibrava, and I think it learns Dig naturally, which makes it great against Norman Slacking. I think it also learns Protect naturally, which is also great against Norman Slacking. But it's going to be one of the harder encounters to get. Because I think the most common thing you can find, I believe, is Sandshrew. Which is also a physically defensive Pokemon, so we can probably use it. And then following Sandshrew, the next most common is Trapinch. We might get 2 shots at Trapinch. Because there's the, in Emerald, I believe there's like the sand tower or something. Okay, cool, yeah. I actually did look up the encounters to do some encounter routing, because I would really like to get a Milotic. I've never actually played with a Milotic, and you can actually make it a guaranteed encounter on, I think it's like Route 119. So I do remember looking at those, but it's good to know that Trapinch and Sandshrew are both 35%. If they're 35% each, so that's 70, 76. So what, Baltoy is like 24? Or am I forgetting something? Like I said, Baltoy's not a bad one. It's not a good one, though. I would much rather the Trapinch. Boom. I can do math. Sometimes. Yeah. Trying to think, if we got the Sand Shrew into Sand Slash, pretty sure Sand Slash also gets Protect naturally. So, and is physically defensive, so that's helpful. And pure ground typing's not bad, it's just there's so much water here. Claydol is good. I think that Flygon would be better. Flygon's special attack, I think, is actually higher than Claydol's. Don't quote me on that, though. I might be wrong. They both get Levitate, so they're immune to ground, which is really good against... Ooh, actually... Yeah, they're both immune to ground, which is good against Winona. Even though she's a flying type trainer, we can use Sif to bait out an electric type or Earthquake from our Altaria and get a free switch. Oh yeah, we still need a cutter. Because we lost Tentacool. Tentacool knew Cut. I don't know why Tentacool can learn Cut, but it did, so I taught it. So yeah, we need a replacement. We also need a Surfer, which I guess could be Fury. No problem there. We're actually just gonna go ahead and swap Nigel out. I'm actually curious here. Let us consult. So that's, yes. I don't know why Pikachu could learn both Surf and Fly at one point. Yeah, we're not teaching that there. But they fixed that. They were like, that's dumb. There was something else that couldn't learn Fly. Oh, Charizard! Charizard couldn't learn Fly, and they fixed that, which is good. Rhydon could learn Surf. I don't remember. There were a few other things that were really weird. The one that I actually really appreciated was Snorlax being able to learn Surf, and like all I could picture was Snorlax just into the water and then just floating, just chilling there. And I feel like that's how he surfs. Maybe he does the backstroke or the like whoosh. Yeah, there were a lot of weird things. But I feel like they should have fixed most of the, like, why can that learn that by Gen 3? Because they had, you know, Gen 1 that was just an amalgamation. They had Gen 2 that fixed a bunch of the stuff and changed a bunch of mechanics. And then they have Gen 3 that fixed things further. Oh, sad days. No, so Gyarados is still water flying, and actually when you, even with the Mega Evolution, it becomes water dark. However, I believe the main reason they didn't change it into a dragon is he is modeled, or Gyarados is modeled after the like Chinese kind of dragon, and they wanted to keep dragon types even more like scarce because they were super good in Gen 1, and then I feel like they were just scared to update the typings. Yeah, exactly. Dragon Ball Z Dragon. I honestly don't know. Have they ever updated a type? Other than when they added Fairy and then subsequent, or Yeah, so they updated typings in Gen 2 when they added Dark and Steel. And there were certain things that got the Steel typing. I don't think anything got the Dark type added. And then... yeah, when they added Fairy, they updated some of the older typings, but the only thing that they did both times was if it was a normal type, right, it could be replaced with Fairy. And then if it was a dual type, if it was a dual type that had normal in it, it could be Fairy. If it was a single type, they could add Fairy on. They haven't changed, like, any other of the typing. The only types that were added were Dark and Steel in Gen 2, and then Fairy in, like, Gen 7? Question mark? 6? And the entire reason they added the Fairy type was because they messed up and then, like, overcompensated, in my opinion. Because the Gen whatever one right before Fairy, 5, I guess, yeah, whichever one introduced gems, I think that was Black and White, so that would have been 5. Hardcore messed up. Yeah, so prior to Gen whatever, it was Dragon. You got 4 resistances, 2 weaknesses, and one of your weaknesses you were super effective back to. So that was super good. Also, most Dragon types just have a good, like, they just have good stats. So best all-around type was Dragon for a while. And then after they introduced Fairy, the best type was considered Fairy for a little bit. But, that all being said, for all-around type, Fairy still. It hits a bunch of things for neutral. It hits, 3 things for super effective, bunch of things for neutral, is only resisted by 3 things being fire, poison, which is very rarely used, and steel. And the only reason steel is used is because it resists Fairy. Fairy, and it's just good moves. I mean, Moonblast is super good. You've got Charm's super good. Moonlight, I think, is technically a Fairy move. Skarmory looks cool. Skarmory is nice. But Steel, I think the best, like, defensive type would definitely be Steel. And there's probably an argument for it being the all-around type, except it only hits Rock. Rock, Fairy, and Ice for super effective. So it's not great in attacking. Except for the fact that Fairies are everywhere because they counter Dragons so hard. So it's really confusing, honestly. I think in the current meta of, Gen 9 or whatever we're on, Steel is considered the best Terra type. I think Shuckle is still the best defense stat. I think it still beats out legendaries for stupid amounts of defense. And now it also learns Power Trick? I think it learns Power Trick is what it's called, naturally. So you can swap its defense and attack stat, so you can make it like a sweeper in Trick Room, where all the attack order is reversed. And that will, that is actually a strategy, and it's kind of terrifying. It's not quite as good as Eruption Torkoal in Trick Room, but it is pretty good. Shuckle is so funny. I love Shuckle. It's just one of those things that, like, who came up with Shuckle? Like, whoever came up with Shuckle had to have been asked, "Are you okay?" on the day they made Shuckle, because like, what is Shuckle? Also, I'm seeing how many times I can say the name Shuckle. Jeez. I think you can also teach Shuckle Gyro Ball now, which, you know, gains power based off of how slow you are, so it's really good. Oh, you saying that, have you seen the new Doug trio from, Scarlet and Violet, named Wug Trio, because it's a water type based off of, you know those eels that, like, stick their head out of the ground and, like, look around? It's based off of those, and it is frickin' hilarious. It's a messed up Shuckle is what it is. Oh my gosh, Wug Trio. It's the weirdest thing. Bum, 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 bum. Bonk. Oh yeah, a Lowland Doug Trio's pretty... It's so weird. I think it's hilarious that they gave it like bowl cuts all around. But it is a pretty great Pokemon. Gonna be honest, actually, the first time I saw the Alolan forms, I thought they were kind of dumb. I didn't know why we weren't just getting new Pokemon, but the more I play Pokemon, the more I'm glad there's regional variants instead of just constantly new Pokemon. Honestly, if they like stopped making new Pokemon at this point and only made regional variants, I think it would be pretty cool. The only problem at that point is some of them would need their base stats changed, and I could see some issues happening over that. Alright, Spark is not very effective, so we use Quick Attack. Might have been better just to Spark. They do, I would agree. The only regional variant that I still hate to this day is a Alolan Executor, because I think it is the dumbest thing on this planet. Oh gosh, hold up. So that goes to what, like almost 100 with Stab. Right, 65 times 1.5 is right around 100 halved to 50 versus Quick Attack, which is 40. So Spark is still better. Gosh, Stab is crazy, guys. Oh, Poison Battery. Yeah, I really like the regional variants, and I actually really liked most of the regional variants, I guess. The Hisuian forms from Legends, the God Pokemon. I think the Weezing with the top hat was actually like the pinnacle of what they were going for, because it really showed off, like, you're supposed to be in Britain, right, around like the Industrial Revolution, and the smokestack coming up, and it looks like a top hat, and I think he has a mustache, right? All of that culminated in just absolute perfectness for the like individuality of the game. The type change, right? It's fairy something ? That was a good change. It did really well. Yeah, I think we were saying it right at the same time there. Oh man, it was a really good way to do that. I think they nailed the Galarian, right? Galarian wheezing. I do think they went a little overboard by making the Galarian Galarian birds. Or was it just Moltres? I remember Galarian Moltres. I don't remember if there was Galarian Zapdos and Articuno. I think they went a little overboard with those. Just in the fact that, like, it's a legendary, right? So there's only supposed to be one, so why is there multiple forms? That was the one thing I think they overstretched a little on, but I think it was still okay. Checking. Yeah, Tweety's just slowly leveling. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I want to say Electrike evolves at level 25, but we are going to confirm that. Because if we can get a Manectric before going in, we will get a Manectric before going in, but I don't think that's an option. Which is very, very disappointing. So DS, I personally think that the best one is, I pronounce it Desmume, and I'm gonna type right now, and I'm sorry. I believe that's how it's spelled, in case you need it. Also, yeah, you have now just realized that my camera, for some reason, is integrated to the bottom of my laptop, and I'm sorry. That's why I try not to type anything. But that is what I would recommend. It's I actually did that at one point. I tried to like hook up just like a cheap camera that I borrowed from someone, and it looked horrible. It was so bad. I need to get a better camera. Obviously, I wasn't going to tell them it was awful. I was just like, it's not going to work for what I need. And it was, oh gosh, it was so grainy. Like, I'm pretty sure that this is a little grainy right now, probably because the aspect ratio is a little off. And I apologize for that. I tried to keep it as best I could. But when I forced it, it was still kind of jank. But yeah, when I got the cheap camera, it did not work to save anything. It made it so much worse. You know, that's fair, actually. I actually wonder, could I... You raise a good question, though. I wonder if it's possible to plug in your phone. This is about to get really weird. I wonder if it's possible to plug in your phone to your computer and have your computer register it as a camera. And then use your camera off of your phone. Modern problems. I will definitely look into that, though. That sounds like a fun setup. Oh gosh, I almost dropped my controller. But yeah, jumping back to the emulator, that is my favorite emulator. It is a little taxing on the computer, and if you have your settings off a little bit, it will let you know. It will let you know. But in my opinion, it's the most stable, and it has not failed me. Even when I streamed, I used to stream a randomized version of Heart Gold called Heart of Random, and it was a Nuzlocke as well. Yeah. Wait, with the chat pop out. So did you... Wait, were you using it like a little baby monitor? Is that what you're saying? Or like, you just had it pulled up? You just had your stream pulled up and then just popped the chat out to like full screen? Because if you were using it as a baby monitor, that's awesome. Baby monitor, not like the thing you actually hear crying from. You know what I'm going for here. Maybe baby screen is a better option, better wording, yeah. Also just confirmed, Electric does evolve at level 26, which is 2 outside of our level cap. Sad days. Which is also unfair because because Watson gets Magnetric at level 24. Ah! Half of the screen space. How large was your phone? Or is your phone, I guess? Like, I guess you could just have it close, couldn't you? That would work. Is this camera actually grainy, by the way? Am I just imagining that? Or is it actually a little grainy? I feel like you will be honest with me, considering you completely and utterly told me that the stream was just a picture of my face every 10 seconds. I guess not just of my face. Camera is grainy, dang it. I wonder, I might actually have to up the camera, because I downgraded the quality of the camera and tried to keep the quality of that, right there, that good. So I might have to play around with that and see what the best settings are. But yeah, maybe I will try to figure out a better solution here. Okay, you know what? You're not wrong. But sometimes I just want people to appreciate my ugly face. You know, more than just my wife. My wife appreciates it. It makes her look better. There we go. Spark hits. That's our last spark, so we're gonna have to do some quick attack strats here. And by quick attack strats, I mean click it. That's our option right now. Actually did a lot more than I thought it would. I guess being 7 levels higher helps. Fair enough. Gonna be honest, I don't recognize that name. And this is probably a bad thing. We shall see. Oof. Oddish. Oddish taking forever. Okay. You take 6 damage, that's important. Kinda stop talking to you so much and watch how much damage I'm actually taking before I accidentally go into crit range and die. But then again, I also should probably learn how to interact with chat and do that at the same time, so. Okay, Tweety hit 24, which is good. I don't know. I think what we do right now is we actually leave this on for a little bit. No, because we're not going to want to use Tweety in the gym, right? Let's take that off. Go ahead and give that to Nigel. Speed share. I don't even think in new games you can do this, but it would be wonderful if you could just take it from one person and put it on another. Like, you didn't have to deal with the going into the menu. Pretty sure in even Scarlet and Violet that's not a thing. Oh, and we're out of sparks. Luckily, Meryl is bad. Okay, we take 5 damage. So, we're not in crit range here, but we are dang close. Meryl is also not great for XP, apparently. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap out Sif and Nigel. Gonna take that, put that on Sif. I don't actually know if this is speeding up our grinding at all, but I am choosing to believe it is. It definitely sped it up for Fury, because, oh, that would have been horrible, grinding Fury up. I think we caught Fury at like level 6. Had to get 14 levels before it was actually helpful. Now we're gonna use Water Gun. It's gonna be our primary move here. For that reason. There we go. I was hoping that actually did a little more than that. Oh well. Let's see here, where are we at? Water Gun. Kinda wish we got something other than Poochyana's for Nigel. Poochyana's give attack EVs, and Nigel is a special attacker. Unfortunate. A little bit more. Ah, good. Sif has leveled. As you can see, Sif is closer to a mixed attacker, so having both quick attack and spark is kind of helpful. There we go. Wing attack here. Okay, so we can get poisoned off of these Oddishes, and I think that's going to be our play to avoid getting getting paralyzed in certain situations against Watson. That and cherry berries. We talked about it earlier. Watson's first Pokemon is Voltorb. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Tweety take out the Voltorb. I think that's the safest game plan. Just saying something considering Tweety is is weak to electric. But I'm hoping that we can get there before we have to stop for today. Hoping we can go into Watson and either wipe and start fresh next stream or keep trucking. Wrong button, sorry. There we go. We're getting there. Now, Rich, I actually just thought of this. You are a YouTuber, as you have mentioned, I think, before, maybe a couple streams ago. Anyway, would you suggest a green screen? I know that you really like yours. I don't know if it's, like you said, people aren't really looking over here. They're supposed to be looking that way. That way. So, I didn't know if you had an opinion on if we should look into getting a green screen for here. I don't know what I would put on it. I have no idea. Maybe just a picture of that back there, but make it closer, look a little nicer. Fair enough. Have you actually... Oh, what's the... It's a D&D thing online. They're constantly... I'm getting ads for them all the time. They're constantly looking for DMs. Anyway, it's all online, and they say if you're a DM, you need to have a green screen or a really, really well-made backdrop, and I think it's kind of ridiculous. Like, what the heck? I'm trying to remember what they're called right now. Man. Can't tell you right now. Meet in a Tavern, maybe? I don't know. No, Meet in a Tavern is a book for not having your characters meet in a tavern. You know, that's fair. I have definitely seen some, not streams, but we're looking at houses right now, and even just some of the pictures that like they post for selling their house, I'm like, why would you take that picture? So I can imagine what it would be if you're streaming constantly and you've just got stuff thrown everywhere. I'm sure it would distract from the gameplay. The riveting gameplay that is, dang it, grinding against. Oh, great, cool. I really wish I had a lucky egg. How are we doing? Yeah. Alright. Sadly, we do need to bring most, if not all, up to 24 because we are walking in one Pokemon down and not in a good situation. Because, as stated earlier, we could grind up the Meryl that is currently in our box, named Jerry, I think. However, it would just be a fodder piece anyway, so why would we need to grind it to make it a fodder, you know? We will bring it into the gym. I don't expect it to go well for it, though. And actually, we're going to heal up and see how many required trainers there are, because I think there's one. And we're going to take that guy out right now before we level everyone else too much and wind up busting a level cap somewhere. Because if Little goes over the level cap, I think I'm just going to call it a run, because we're not in a good position. I mean, we're already not in a good position, but having Little go down would be horrible. Yeah, this is the only required trainer. So we're going to take this guy on real quick and try not to die. I just realized that I didn't put I don't trust the Zigzagoon. I'm very confused as to why there's a Zigzagoon in an electric type gym. Something tells me it knows like Thunder Wave or Thunder called it. Oh, that would have been awful. Didn't get parried. Alright, going for Spark. We were faster anyway, but at least that's annoying. We're just gonna go for Quick Attack. Alright, Nigel gets 54, Sif gets a bunch more. Gulpin. I wonder what Gulpin even knows. Okay, we might have to swap out of Sif. That sand attack might be the end of this. Oh, well, looks like we need to swap anyway, because we're not playing with that. We do have a good switch here into... Special defense is really high. It's actually the highest of the team, I believe. And I think it can take a non-stab something or other. I think it can. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Style. Style away. Uses this anyway. It's using the Pokemon font cringe. I would say no. I think it's just, you know, thematic as long as it's not in all caps. Oh my word, stop yawning. What is happening right now? And the whole thing about not being in all caps is more just me. I absolutely despise the fact that by Gen 3 we still can figure out how to make, you know, big letter, small letter work. Okay. So in the fact that it tried to use Yawn on Fury, I feel like it doesn't have an electric move, or if it does, it didn't see the kill, and thus we're okay. We know it had Sludge, Yawn, Sludge, Yawn, Pound. Bonk. There we go, we're done. Oh. That did like nothing. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, so we click this, and then we can walk straight up there. This is a really weird gym puzzle, and I honestly remember having a lot more trouble with it than that, which is sad. 8-year-old me was not intelligent. Alright. I say 8-year-old me, I don't remember how old I was when I played this. When I played Sapphire specifically. I would say we can probably take the other trainers in there. I don't want to do that with, specifically, with Nigel and Fury. I don't think that's a good plan. I think we can do that with Little and be okay. I don't think we should do that with the other two. Honestly, we could probably do it with Sif as well, but Sif currently is holding the XP share, so it shouldn't take stupid long, hopefully. Also, that was pretty good. Apparently, Illumise is the one we want to grind against. That sounded... Nope. Alright. Nope. Shutting it down. No. That was not... Did not connotate as I wanted it to. That, well, we're just gonna continue our grinding. That didn't help. We're gonna get some XP. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, it's gonna have to go in the highlight reel because... Oof. Rich, I hope you laughed at my pain. I do appreciate you making some frames, though. I greatly appreciate it. I also very much appreciate your suggestion for the overlay situation here. Yeah, man. Give me something to work with. I just need to get the Patreon, YouTube, Twitch. I guess I don't really need Twitch, but I could put Twitch down there still. And the chat. If I could get the chat in here, that'd be great. But I'm still working on figuring that out. I did some Googling and it did not help. And Nigel says, bonk. Oh, I just noticed that Little over there. It's still a Torchic, and that should be updated to a Combuskin. Tweety happened this stream, so I'm okay with that over there. Still being a Tailo, but that should have been a Combuskin. Oops. Also, I think Beautifly probably should have been replaced with a Magikarp. Oh well. We're fine. It's alright. It's okay. Alright, and wing attack. We're fine. Bonk. As soon as we can get Nigel to 23, I think we... Nigel to 23, get Fury to 23, and then Little to 24, and I think we go into the gym. That's what I'm thinking. And that shouldn't take too much longer, hopefully. Bonk. That was not as much experience as I was hoping. Poochyena Y. Also getting Sif up to 24, but I assume getting Sif up to 24 will happen within getting these guys up to 23. And if it doesn't, we can just leave the XP share on until appropriate. We need not Poochyena, what we need is Illumise, as stated earlier. Poorly, but it was stated earlier. Oddish might actually be better than Poochyena still. Bonk. And we can one-shot. Yes, Oddish is better. Poochyena is like the worst thing to fight here, apparently. Illumise. That's what we wanted to farm. There we go. That's better. And dunk. Pretty easy. 135. I wish there was a way to draw out Illumise, but there is no way. You just gotta find one and get lucky with, you know, your encounter. Very sad. Wow. Oh, sweet son. That's not bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and use wing attack. Okay. Hey, there's 23 for Nigel, which is good. Ah, 23 for Sif, too. That was cool. Alright. Swap these out. Again, the reason we're only going to go up to 23 with these two is because hopefully we can figure something out between Sif and Little to take out 3 Pokemon. Now, using... Let's see here, how is this going to work? Because it's not going to see the kill immediately, but it will see the poisoned. So it shouldn't use... the Voltorb should not use Thunder Wave on... Tweety. It should use Shockwave, because Shockwave should deal the most damage. If it uses Rollout, even better. But it should use Shockwave. With it using Shockwave, what we can do is 2 quick attacks and it's dead. We need the guts damage though, which is a problem. If we miss quick attack, we're done. There's just nothing we can do about it. And we lose Tweety, and that is tragic. However, beyond that, after killing the Voltorb, he should go into Magneton. Might go into Electrike. Either way, doesn't matter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna shift from Tweety and go into Sif. Sif will resist the incoming Shockwave. If it's Magneton, we then go from Sif into Little. Little and Sif are both going to need to hold Cherry Berries. So actually maybe we leave Sif in and use Quick Attack? Or Spark? Spark is actually better, right? Use Spark against the other Electrike, and then go for the para, essentially. And a little bit of chip damage. After which, if it uses Thunder Wave, we'll know Speed Tears first off, and we will also know sorry. Yeah, so now what we have to figure out, so Tweety is going to be thrown out first while poisoned. Use Quick Attack to try and take out Voltorb. If it works, perfect. If not, we have a problem. We'll at least get a clean switch into something, though. Following that, whatever goes to use Shockwave, we go into Sif, and Sif should be good. If he throws out Magnetric, we're in deep trouble. Just because Magnetric's so bulky. We will be in deep trouble. We'll have to figure something out. Hopefully he doesn't do that, though. Hopefully he goes into Magneton. Going into Magneton would be the best for us because we shift into Sif. Sif takes the Shockwave just fine because it's our only resist, so he has to. She has to. Then after that, the next position to go into, because it's going to try to Thunder Wave, we're going to shift into Little. Little will take the Thunder Wave, cure himself with a Cherry Berry, and then use Double Kick. Double Kick should, hopefully, possibly kill. It's super effective stab, so the hope there is that it will kill. If it doesn't kill, we're in another situation. Because it will use Thunder Wave again, and now we have a paralyzed Little, which is awful. And if that turns out to be the case, I don't know what we're going to do. Odds are, though, that Little's going to wind up being paralyzed at some point during the battle. It's just how it works. Alright, down goes Illumise. It's a good little chunk there. Want to check where you're at. 1290. Okay. So Fury will level slightly first, which is fine. Good. and then Sif can finish leveling on with Little, and when it's done, Little will hopefully be pretty quick. Actually, Fury might have to, well no, because we still have Bite, never mind. I was gonna say Fury might have to wait to finish leveling, but little experience. Yeah, we have to go through almost what it was just over 1,000 experience in chunks of 75 at the highest, pretty much. Which is like what, 10, 14, 16 battles, and we already did one of them. And that's using Oddishes. If we get Poochyena, it's going to be more. That was also using 75, not 72. Alright, we're getting there. Part of that is from using the XP share, but that is also speeding up the process as a whole, I believe. There we go. Yeah. We're just gonna find nothing but Poochyena now that I did that math. Yeah. Tackle? I guess it's a roll. That's so sad. Oh, missed the bite. Little bite. There we go. It's just a nibble. Alright. Tackle. Oh, nice. Yeah, something tells me we're gonna run out of tackles before we run out of XP to gain. Gosh dang it, Poochyena. Yep, goes down. Tackle. Okay. Alright, Oddish, tack down. Not that that really matters here. That's the other thing, even though we have Intimidate, it does not help very much against Watson, as he is all his Pokemon are special attackers, because Electric is special. So problematic. Meryl. We're actually going to go ahead and use Bite, because I don't think Meryl is a massive concern at all. Yeah. Yeah, cool. There we go. I guess we could also use, if it comes down to it, we can use Fury for flinch strats, which is not the way I want to use anything ever. Because flinch strats are woefully not good. You got a 10% chance of making something flinch, and that's your win condition. Probably not a good choice. But if all else fails, we do have that. But we're gonna try to save Fury as much as possible. Alright guys, looks like we're about halfway there. on Fury, at least. Oh my gosh. There we go. Come on, Pucciana, dang it. Getting all those attack EVs, though, that's really helpful right now. Big tackle. Bite. There we go. It's not even going to get us to the end of the little slash there. Yeah. That's how I measure most bar changes. Is I just grab a grab some sort of landmark on the bar and see. Tackle. Alright, we're gonna have to go back and heal now. This fight, not scary. Next fight would be. Even if it was just against an Oddish. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good. Not by a whole lot, but we are good. What are we at? 12. We had plenty of time. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Oh, that's right, we don't have 6. Go here. If I had Leech Seed, like if I had a Shroomish or a Lombre that could use Leech Seed against Watson, this would be significantly better because I would just stall him out with Electrite. I would just have Electrite sit there and use Howl while the thing died to Leech Seed as much as possible. Alright. But I don't have that option. Also, probably would not make for a wonderful viewing experience watching me just sit there and howl. However, I would howl until I hit 6, and then I just use Quick Attack. It probably wouldn't work against the Magnetric, but it would definitely work against, like, the Magneton. Do it against the Magneton. And then use that to sweep the rest. Sword Stance would obviously be a better choice, but I don't have access to that. Actually, don't even know if Magnetric can learn Sword Stance. I imagine not. Doesn't make sense to, but who knows? As we talked about earlier, Pikachu could learn Surf and Fly, so why can't Magnetric learn Sword Stance? Alright, there's Oddish. Tackle. There we go. Gotta use Tackle for that little extra damage. We're almost there. It's like 3, 4 more fights, maybe. If we could find an Illumise less, and that would be wonderful. Just trying to get through this. That is the goal right now. Yes. Very glad it missed with Poison Powder. We don't have to go heal. Alright, where's the string of Pucciana that's coming up? There it is. There it is. Oh, Illumise. Yes! Alright, here we go. Yeah, lower that attack. Wow, it actually didn't even do half. I'm kind of impressed. It's actually really annoying too, because, yep, now it's full health. Gotta love random AI picking moves that make no sense at the time. So that's unfortunate. Our attack is now halved, which means Bite is the better option. Ooh, so close. Ah, good, 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 good. That works well for us. Fury, oh, so close. So close. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Tackle. Good. This should level Fury, so we're done here. We just got to level Little, and subsequently, in leveling Little, we will level Sif. So, there's a lot of attack right there. All this Poochiana. Alright. Alright, here we go. This is the wonderful time. We have so many power points now that we shouldn't have to heal unless something crazy happens. But we will find out. I'm liking these Oddish though. Good. Alright, that's Sif up to 24, which is good. And now we're actually going to check something real quick. Yeah. I don't think it's worth it to try to level them using the XP share. I think we just go with Little. Try to level Little as fast as possible now. And then we have to spend a little bit of time getting Tweety burned, or poisoned, by these Oddishes. Which hopefully won't take long, because what we're going to do is we're going to stand in front of them and just spam Growl until they use Poison Powder. I think it still knows Growl, so yeah, we'll do that. Ember. Done. Actually, I just had a thought, because I said we'll use double kick on the Magneton. I think double kick, right, so that goes to 60, and that's naturally 60 for both kicks, and then stab on top of that would be 90, so yeah. And then, you know, double, because super effective. So instead of being, what, 120, it'd be 180, which is good. Oh, I should have used double kick. What am I doing? Doesn't matter. Cool. Whoa. Alright. Good. More Oddish. That's actually what we want to see. Yeah, and we are running through the stab moves first, so I don't know if Peck would kill or not. I don't feel like wasting more time than we need to. 144. Meryl. I think double kick will probably kill. It does naturally hit harder than Ember. Not enough though. Huh. Good thing Meryl's bad. Little Peck for the kill. 107. note, Meryl is actually slightly better for experience than Poochyena. Poochyena is just a really, really bad Pokemon. Now they're all gonna come out and fight me because I called them bad. Bonk. Doesn't even take one kick. Alright. Yeah, like I said, they're all gonna come out now and just fight me because they're mad. Because they know I'm right. Bonk. Down. I think that levels. Yep, okay, there's one level. That special attack was high. That was +4. That's kind of insane. Do Oddish give special attack? I thought they gave special defense. Bonk. Dead. That's how we do it. Alright. Excuse me. Oddish. Ember. This is much faster without the XP share on, but it's still gonna take a minute. And I apologize. Especially because after this, we have to burn, or poison, sorry. Poison, our buddy Tweety. And I don't know of it. I guess we could go to the Gulpin. The Gulpin might be more reliable, but the Oddish seem more abundant, so. Maybe it's just because I've been murdering all the Poochyena in the area. Double kick. Oh, dang. That level up was just what we needed to be able to one-shot the Meryls, apparently. Alright, those also give health, which is nice. I think they give 2 health. Poochyena gives 1 attack. I guess Oddish gives 1 something. I thought it was special defense, but maybe it's attack. Or special attack. 1 kick to the Poochyena. Down it goes. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've got streamer mode on right now, so I'm not getting notifications from Discord. At one point I didn't do that, and it was just ding, 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 ding constantly, and it was horrible. Dude, that looks freaking awesome. That is fantastic, thank you. Amazing. That is wonderful. I will definitely be using that on the next stream, and I hope everyone is as excited as I am. And I want to thank you again, Rich. Awesome. You might be my most supportive, like, person right now. You know, other than my wife, who tells me I'm actually allowed to do this. Yeah, no, that's something that I'm going to be Googling more this weekend and trying to figure out how to do that. I've seen people do it. I don't know if they're using OBS, though. The thing that I saw said, like, oh yeah, just, you know, have another window with the Twitch chat and you can do it from that. I was like, oh, that makes sense, because I have it right up here on my screen, and I tried to reference it, but since it's part of OBS, it refuses to recognize itself, which makes sense. But I was just like, oh no. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. So, I'll keep working on that. I'm sure it won't be uber hard, maybe? And if I can't figure it out, I can't figure it out. And I'll just fill that the third window with something else. And it will actually work great for DS games already, because it has the third window for the touchscreen. So, awesome. Wonderful. I was like half a second from sneezing, and now it's gone, and I absolutely hate my life. Alright, that's a good level. We can get out of here. Oh, we can't get out of here. We gotta get Tweety poisoned. Alright, here we go. It might be better to use the... show a link to a web browser with just the chat showing. What? I think I follow what you're saying. I don't know how that would work. I'll have to look it up. And who knows, maybe my solution is going to be shift to YouTube, but I figure do Twitch, and then I can upload the videos to YouTube. And I feel like more people prefer that anyway. No, don't use absorb. Use poison powder. I need to be poisoned. And yeah, we're just gonna have to sit here and wait until this thing uses poison powder, which hopefully doesn't take too long. But obviously it could take anywhere from next turn to running through all of its other power points first, and it has Sweet Scent and Absorb. And both of those are relatively high power point moves, so this could be a hot minute. We do have 40 from Growl, and then we have, do we still have Focus Energy? Yeah, we still have Focus Energy, so we can definitely outlast it, probably. To pop out Twitch chat, then Twitch chat, click on settings, switch to non-mod settings, so pop out chat after you select. Okay, I'm following. I will definitely try to set that up later, and the reason I say later is because if I click any window other than the emulator, for whatever reason it pauses the emulator. Which is odd. Normally it keeps the emulator going, you just can't like interact with it. I wonder if it just can't comprehend because it's a GBA. It has lowered my evasion so far, and we're just sitting here waiting for it to use poison powder. Because if it ever uses poison powder, we're gonna get hit. It just has to use poison powder. Come on. Yeah, alright, man. See you later. Have a good time. Thank you again for everything that you have done. I appreciate you very much, and I will see you around. Come on. Stop using them. Check out how many power points Absorb has. It's 20, so it's got to be running low at this point. I'm about to be real angry if this thing doesn't know poison powder yet. And I've been wasting all of this time. It learns it at 14. I quit. I'm mad. Learns it at 14. We're gonna go find some Gulpins, because I know those things know poison gas, and we can stall those out pretty easy. And we don't even have to kill them. We just have to find a Gulpin, wait for it to use poison gas, and then leave. We can run. It's gonna take forever to find a Gulpin now, though, because we're looking for one. What level are you? 13. Doesn't matter. We're running. Glad I looked that up, though, because I would have sat there until it struggled. And then been really mad. There's a Gulpin. Perfect. Alright. We need it to not yawn. We need it to poison gas. Of course it yawns. Okay. Now, in the past, it has used poison gas right after yawning. So we're just going to stay in. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. Alright, there's guaranteed turn sleep, right? And there should only be 2 more, I think. Max. Fast asleep. Don't use poison gas. Dang it. Okay, woke up. Boom. Growl. And we're just gonna growl it into oblivion. Oh, I missed. Just keep using growl. Come on. Oh my gosh, that was a crit, okay. Dang it. That still did 2 damage. That's really scary. This thing's almost at negative, you know, max. Yeah, now he is. It took till -6 to get this thing to only deal 1 damage. We also know that a crit does 6 damage, which is important. There's poison gas. Dang it! The problem is it's using it, it's just missing. And we can't go to the Pokemon Center after this, we have to heal with items. Because if we go to the Pokemon Center, Tweety loses the poison status, and that defeats the entire purpose of coming out here. I hate this Gulpin right now. Why would you use Yawn again? I think Yawn only has like 10 power points. Slag Off only had 5, if I remember right. So it's burning through those power points. We just need to get it to use poison gas. And preferably on a turn when I'm not asleep. Because there's a poison gas. Now it's going to have to come back around to poison gas. Oh my gosh, was that 3 turns sleep or was that 4? Yeah, we go to use Growl, it doesn't work, we know. I think it's trying to just annoy me at this point. That did 2! It's at -6 and it's still dealing 2 damage. Please tell me it's out of Yawn at least. Haven't really been counting. Because we're just, I mean, this is just what we're doing, right? Come on. I don't know how many power points Poison Gas has, though, so it might have already burned through them all, which would suck. Poison Gas. Growl, I guess. It has 40 power points, definitely not out of Poison Gas. But we might have to switch Tweety out. We got it. Okay, now we gotta get out of here. Oh, where are we at? Oh, that was risky. Okay. That was like super risky. We're good. Go ahead and heal up you. And then we're just gonna There we go. I'll go ahead and use another potion real quick just to pad my worries. Okay. Poison for gut strats. Okay. Wait. Bag, potion. Heal up a little more. Alright, and here's Watson. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go bag. We're gonna come over here. Cherry berry. Give. To Little. To Great Sif. Oh, we forgot our pivot. We're gonna give an Oranberry to Tweety. And we have to go get our pivot, guys. Or our sacrifice, I guess. And the reason for that is because if anything goes wrong, we're gonna need that to get someone in clean. Alright. Alright, all of the deaths we've had so far are definitely, we're definitely avoidable. Just based off of what I have seen, I think they were all avoidable if we had just been playing more carefully. So, in the next run, if we wipe here, we will play more carefully, and we will pick a different starter. And that should help immensely. We're gonna see how this goes. There's no guarantee that we wipe here. I hit the wrong button. I wanted this one. No, now I don't want to hit that one. I'm getting really concerned. I don't remember how. Okay, we're fine. How many Oranberries do we have left? We have 3. I think it's more worth it just to use a potion. Alright, here we go. This is not a great situation. So you've gotten past all my rigged doors? I am Watson, the leader of the Mauville Gym. Here we go. Alright, Voltorb, huh? We knew that this was coming first. Actually what we're gonna do, I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure, but we are gonna check real quick. So 60 goes to 90, goes to 45, right? 40 goes to 60, which is better. So quick attack. Can't be paralyzed due to being poisoned. Spark. Oh, see, I thought it would go for Shockwave. Oranberry triggers, gives us 10 more HP. That hurts. Quick attack. And that's why we used the Oranberry. Boom. And I'm actually kind of hoping we can burn all of his heals here. We can't. I think he has 2 super potions. But that's really good for us. Magneton? Electrike. Okay, that changes things a little bit, but not a whole lot. Because we do want Sif. If Sif can, we want to take out the Electrike with Sif. Use a Shockwave. That's not great. Now we go for Spark. Alright. Alright. Ah, we got the parrot. That's really good. goes for Howl. Interesting. I thought it would go for Thunder Wave. We're gonna go... Went for Quick Attack there. So we're gonna go for Spark again. Ah, dang it, we got parried. Okay. But that's why we have the Cherry Berry. It was actually more for Thunder Wave, but I'm okay with using it for a triggered static. Got the crit. Okay, that was really, really good. I don't know what he's going to go into here, and I'm kind of concerned. It's Magneton. I think what we do here is we actually Thunder Wave. And we go for the Parastrat a little bit. Okay, so it Shockwaves. I can't see the kill with that. Yeah, there's no way. Okay. And now this lets us shift, hopefully, more or less free into Little. If it goes for the Thunder Wave, we're golden. If it goes... Yeah, okay, boom. That's actually what we wanted. By going for the Thunder Wave, we have the held Cherry Berry, so we're good. And now we can go for Ember. Dang, doesn't kill. It goes for Thunder Wave again. Yeah. As it should. I mean, that's how the Emerald AI is set up. Ooh, Sonic Boom. I didn't think Magneton would be faster. Okay, boom. Down goes Magneton. This is where things get really, really dicey. Especially because... Is Sif paralyzed? Is not paralyzed, so we can use Quick Attack. But it's gonna be a rough time. I think with it being neutral, Double Kick is more powerful. So we go for Double Kick. I was thinking with the we got it, dude. Good stuff. And I think we actually need to go for the burn chance on Ember, which is not my favorite strategy. Oh my gosh. Okay, he uses an Oranberry, Citrus Berry. Dang, that's really bad. We need a clean switch. So we're gonna shift into Jerry. Because it's gonna use Shockwave again, right? It's gonna use Quick Attack. Okay. Tail Whip. Yeah, I mean, that's what it was gonna go for, right? We're gonna go into Sif. I don't know if Sif can do it. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna try with Quick Attack. Sif cannot. What's it at? Sorry, I gotta run a calc. Swellow level 24 versus Magnetric. Blank set. This is level 24. Blank set, all that doesn't matter. What is his Magnetric at? Right around 50%. Okay. And you have Quick Attack as your strongest attack. Deals 36%. What that means is it doesn't work. This is random move. I don't know how fast a Magnetric is at this stage. 62. How fast is Wingull? 49, which means it's not fast enough. Swellow would have to go for Quick Attack. There's no other option. This is a random move. And I think, because Sif is gonna die, right? I don't know if there's a way out of this. I honestly don't. I think trying to sack Nigel is probably the best play, but I don't know how it really helps us. other than it gets Tweety in. For free. I actually think Little is the least valuable and might be the only one capable. I don't think he can. Yeah. I don't think we're making it out of this, boys. Fury is the only one that can try, and if it tanks a shockwave, it will astound me. We just need a little bit of chip damage here, right? Yeah. Oh, it was a crit. I don't think the crit mattered. I honestly don't. The problem here is it has a priority move and it's going to go for quick attack here, right? And thus, yeah. I was hoping maybe it would go for random move, but it has a priority move, which means it goes for quick attack. Our last option here is Tweety. This is dumb. And we go for quick attack. And we crit. However, we are out of all usable Pokemon but Tweety. We're done. This is the end of this run. I'm calling it right now. We technically beat Watson. Cool, awesome, but this run is over. We're gonna have to start over, and I'm okay with that. I should have planned a little better. I don't know exactly what I could have done. Probably could have edged everyone. If I edged everyone, maybe put an XP share on someone, so I brought 2 people up instead of just the 1. Instead of just giving useless experience to Swellow, essentially. That probably would have helped. So we're probably going to edge a little bit more next time. But for this run, we're done. And as the last, salute to it all, we're just going to walk out of the gym and call it quits. Right here. Done. Alright. So with that, this run is complete. This run is done. So this is run 1. We're going on to run 2. Next time, we got a little bit more to go on. We've learned some things from here. Number 1, pick Mudkip. Which should have been a no-brainer. There's a gym that is... the first gym is Rock. The third gym is Electric. The fourth gym is Fire. All of which, Mudkip, perfect against. Should have picked Mudkip. What are you going to do? The 7th gym is actually Psychic, but you have a Lunatone, a Soul Rock, and a Claydol, which means, Water. Should have picked Water. You'll learn. Alright, we're still learning Nuzlocke. Like I said, this is my first official standard Nuzlocke. The last one I did was a Heart of Random. Was Heart of Random. It was a randomizer, so everything was out the window. It was super crazy. Also, I had a few different rules. This is my first hardcore Nuzlocke, so we're learning from that. And we'll keep going. We'll keep learning, and we will update the strategy and continue next time on a fresh run. But until then, thank you for being here. I appreciate your support, especially Rich's. Anyone watching this, I really hope that you head over to Rich Mary's channel on YouTube. If you're interested in D&D content, super good. He's a super cool guy. Obviously, he's been helping me out a lot here. So I suggest you go watch some of his stuff if you're interested in getting into D&D, especially with all the new stuff going on and the new movie that came out here recently. Whew, just dated this stream. Beyond that, though, I guess we're done. So I will see you all next time, and hopefully we can continue having some fun here.